Right, everyone. Looks like there's been a couple of people waiting. I didn't realise this does this. Does it? Did it send it? Yeah, I had no intent. I don't know if it popped up saying I was going to be live in a minute. I had no intention of starting then. I just thought I'd get it ready. Fucking thing, innit? So, hello, Jamie. Hello, Chocolate Muffin. Hello, Tactical. And hello, Liam. Yes, thank you for the birthday wish. I appreciate it. Cheers, Liam. Right, I'm just going to get the pop-out chat. What am I doing? Refresh that. Yeah, I wish it wouldn't do that thing where it pops up with the chat with the live stream early. Because I had no intention of being on then. It wouldn't do that thing where it pops up. Oh, sorry, you get feedback now. Right, let me do the pop-out chat. Pop-out chat. Tactical said, "All the best, old chap." Right, Stug. Right, Len. Dr. Muffin said, "I was sat on your channel just refreshing." Yeah, I wasn't actually even in the chat, if you know what I mean. I wasn't even I was downstairs brushing my teeth. But I set it up early. Krylon, Brief Fire, Law Flasher, Zed not Z. Thank you for the present, Zed. I appreciate it, mate. Yeah. Very nice. I shall look forward to doing a bit of cutting with that. And Lord Flasher, thank you, mate. The Mad Rock has been ordered. Any cake left? I did get bought a I don't really eat a lot of cake, and I certainly don't get birthday cakes. But I did get bought a little. Me and Matt got bought a cupcake each. So that's about as much as I'd want, really. West Yorkshire, good evening, Mike. Happy birthday to you and Mark. Hope you had a great day. I did actually. Yeah, it was quite a nice day actually. Most of the day I was sat doing nothing. And then from the afternoon till about 2 hours ago, my brothers and that was round, and the kids was there. I had quite a good laugh with the kids. My niece and nephew. Kern said, "Happy birthday." Tactical says, "Found any grey hairs yet?" Do you know what? I don't think I have. I sometimes think I've seen a grey, and then when I look, it's just the lighting. Thank you, Now. Good to see you on. Richard, you right, mate? Zed said, "Happy birthday to you. Squash, tomatoes, and stew. Bread and butter in the gutter. Happy birthday to you." Lord Flashup said, "Moonraker shipping is rapid. They usually do first class. No, it's cost. Decent price. Nice one." Here's a question for you, Lord Flashup. Do they send you... I've ordered it, but I've had no email from them at all. Do they not do any confirmation or anything? Liam said, "I already have a few grey hairs. I blame it on the radiation exposure." I'm not sure if I've ever... I sometimes look in, and I meant that. Sometimes I do look in the mirror and I think, is that a grey hair? But then when I move my head, I very rarely have hair long enough to see anyway. But when I move my head, it's not. It's just like the light. But my dad, even when he was like 70, didn't have any grey hair. It had gone lighter, but no grey. But my mum has been fully grey since about the age of 20. That may have been because she married my dad. That may be the stress of that. I don't know. And me and Mark probably didn't help, contributing to that. That's as you know, I haven't got any. West Yorkshire said, "Wait till you get to my age, then you'll get grey hair." We're quite lucky in my household, but as I say, the blokes seem to be anyway. My mum's been grey for a long, long time. Not see says, "Does the cookery need a bit of a sharpening?" Do you know what? I thought it did a little bit. It's pretty good. I'll tell you what, Zed, it's pretty good. But I did think it. I'll tell you what, that would be decently bottle cutting. I don't know. That's probably on this. The nice belly is decently sharp. Saying that, I would say that's probably about as sharp as I make mine. This bit not quite so sharp, but that's probably harder to sharpen that inner. You know what I mean? But that edge does actually feel definitely nicely bottle cutting sharp. Don't a lot of people cut this off? I don't know if I will or not. That is nice having a bit of a guard there, though. Lord Flashshot says, "Check your spam." That's where my confirmation went. Oh, yeah, good idea. I hadn't done that. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do, Lord Flash. I will check on. Yeah, I hadn't actually checked my spam. Problem was I ordered it so quick last night that I didn't really even look what email I'd put in because it just did an automated email. But you know, it just comes up your email and you click it. I've got 4 different emails, so one pops up. I just click it. Yeah, I'll do that. That's a birthday tip just for a man. Not fast. Yeah, check your spam. That's where my confirmation went. Nothing after that. Then arrived the next day after ordering 4 a.m. the previous day. Handwritten, thank you for ordering. Ah, nice one. That's good. All right. Yeah, I look forward to that. That's good, isn't it, mate? I better play this for myself. For all the nice presents I got today.
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Oh, Peachinator. Thank you, Peach. You changed your name to Peach. How long have I just never noticed that? Thank you, Peach. Loving that. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Gelato said, more life, my guy. Chocolate said, I remember I went to the toilet at my previous job and noticed I had grey hair. I'm only 19. It was a very stressful job. Pulled it out straight away. Fuck's sake. Foxy Lady Outdoors, thank you. Mother, thank you. So I said I started to get a few grey hairs in my late 30s. Yeah, I've never had any. That I've noticed. As I say, my hair's not really long enough to notice anyway. But I've never seen a full-on 100% grey hair. So, oh yeah, no, I'll tell you what, Liam. I thought Peach's name was Peachinator, though. I thought it was Peachinator. Peach N8A. Yeah. Have I only just registered that it's been Peach for 8? No, you changed it to Peach a while ago, didn't you? After keep getting called Peaches. Oh, you changed it today. I was right then. It used to be Peachinator, didn't it? Yeah, nice one, Peach. Smiley, thank you, mate. He said happy birthday. Yeah, I'm getting quite a nice Carl Steel collection now, aren't I? There's something about that. I do like that. Can you get that one in a Tanto then, Peach? I actually think I probably prefer this one. I do like a Tanto, as you know. Jamie, you're right, mate. He said, I found my first grey hair last year. Ordinary, it wouldn't have bothered me, but it was a McDonald's eating a burger. So, considering you had no cold steel just under a year ago, you're doing quite well now. Yeah, I am, aren't I? How many have I got now? 1, 2, 4, is it? So the Pro Light, the GI Tanto, no, 6, no, 5, isn't it? So the GI Tanto, the Pro Light, these 2, and the Gladius, yeah, 5. That's what I'm watching in 4K. You have one on your beard on the left. Rich said, only 8 likes. Get hitting that like button, everyone. Yes, I come on here because I could remember I could do this. Pete said, yes, you can. That's why I asked if you like to drop point or a Tanto. I thought that was. Oh, shoulder just twinged him. Smiley said, it reminds me of a small sword. You know what? I was just talking to my younger brother and he said the exact same thing. And I said, essentially, that's what it is. I suppose you'd get the next thing up would be a Tanto. The next thing up from that would be a Wakizashi. The next thing up from that would be a katana. So yeah, it's like a mini katana, essentially. There probably is a specific name for that. I don't know if it's a Kyoto. That's what that's called. But yeah. Lewis said you'll have shares in Cold Steel next week. Let's hope so, even though it don't exist anymore. Well, no, they do, but they've been bought out, haven't they? How you doing, Lewis? You all right, mate? James said, Mike, are you going to hand in all your knives in the upcoming amnesty? There's my answer to that. Right, what was the other one I could put on? What we got? There you go. Solicit some donations. Last Fire Shot said, still looking to get Cold Steel Indian War Club. Got the Gunstock War Club, but fancy drilling an epoxy old field tips into the War Club like a makeshift mace. That's a good idea. I'm going to make something like that eventually. I'm going to do like a War Club thing, and the spikes are going to be broadheads, basically. Yeah, I think I'm brilliant for that. STG said, what crossbow should I get? How much money you got, and what do you want? Do you want a full-size crossbow? Do you want a pistol crossbow, or do you want something in between? Do you want something with a magazine? And how much money you got? Then said, Matt, just put a video up, and I got a lump in my throat, mate. I have to have a look. I ain't seen that. I saw he put a video on. Pete said, yeah, get some of those knives as soon as they come up on any games. Now out of stock. Don't flash out an amnesty. What knife amnesty? I think he's just kidding. I think he was just kidding with that. I've got top chat on. Let me get on normal chat. Probably won't make a difference. 200 quid. What? You could get loads of crossbows for that. You could get one of those there, which is an R9. Zed said that is a nice little knife Peach gave you. Might have to get one of those. I'll tell you what, Zed, yeah, it's a lovely little thing. You just want to hold it. I know it sounds a bit weird, but yeah, yeah. Oh, full size. Sorry, I didn't read that bit. 200. I think you're probably worth. Get one of these. Get one of these. But what I would recommend for 200 quid, buy an R9 crossbow, and then also get the £130 limbs for it. And then that should cost you about 200. Maybe a little bit more. Tactical said, Rich, those arrow rests you mentioned a few weeks ago, I was shooting with them today. Makes a lot of difference. I can leave an arrow in the bow before drawing it. Pete said, perfect shank size. It is. It's just like, like a nice, really nice, decent sort of folding knife size, isn't it? But yeah, something about that. I really like that. I probably will EDC it, but I don't know how long I'm gonna, because the problem is fixed blades are a bit different to folding knives. But that's been in my pocket all day. Sadly, my pockets ain't big enough for that though. And I can't be walking around that on my belt. Stug said, nice one, mate. SDG said, have you considered getting FAC? I can't be bothered, in all honesty, mate. Maybe if I won the lottery and could get some land, and because the problem is, even if I got a shotgun certificate, I'd have really nowhere to shoot it. I could, but I could get places to shoot it because I could go with my cousin. But I don't know. I ain't really got a lot of interest in it, in all honesty. Timbo said happy birthday. Thank you, Timbo. And so did Zach Attacks. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've had a nice day today. I had to cook my own dinner though, which was a bit sad. But there was no one in, so I had to cook it. But I did cook my second favourite dinner. Don't say that certain people say Mike's a dwarf, so that's a katana, not a knife. Oh, well, one person says, yes. Yeah, that's actually a wakizashi. Yeah, nice day today. Probably watch a film after this. I was going to watch a film earlier, but I wasn't sure whether my niece and nephew was going to come around for a bit. So I didn't want to stop it halfway through. Smiley said, I've seen a similar one called the Cold Steel Coban. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is a Cold Steel. Let me Google that quickly. Yeah, that's like a bigger version. Yeah, that would be basically the bigger version of that. Yeah. Essentially. SDG said, what European country do you think is the most weapons friendly? Fuck knows, in all honesty. I'll be honest, I haven't got a clue, mate. Someone in here might know. I don't really know, because I don't think I'd ever move out of the UK unless my life depended on it. I haven't got a passport anyway, so I'd have to be an illegal immigrant. Yeah, and I couldn't afford to. So I don't know, mate. So Zed said, did you get anything from the rest of your family? You said they had a present for you. Most of the other stuff I got was money, so I'm gonna have to buy something. I did get a little key ring, bottle opener and whistle. As you know, it's like a little secondary gift to go with some money. Yeah, most of it was money. It was money, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, because I showed you the knives that Matt got me, didn't I? Yeah, I think all the rest of it was money. So I might buy a computer game, because about the only thing I ever really want that I can never afford is normally a PS4 game. Pete said the knife Mike has is very new to the market. Coben has been around for a few years. Jamie said Louise says hello. She's at work. Oh, yeah. Nice one, Jamie. Thank you, man. Yeah, she did mention that. I forgot about that. She mentioned she was at work. She did say if she was doing a certain part of work, she might be able to join in. Cheers, Jamie. I appreciate that. Liam said in Switzerland, seeing as you legally have to own a rifle. Oh, man. Right, mate. Thank you. And he said, Mike, you're looking good for 41. I'm 39. My life apparently starts next year. Nice one. Yeah. Is that when it starts? So I've had a whole year of living the high life, have I, man? Rich said, he's talking to Tactical there. Pete said, nice knives he got you. Put a glove on for the last minute. I did think I'm going to put a glove on. Definitely, Pete. Yeah, you don't want to fuck about, because this one's pretty much hair shaving sharp as well. So hair shaving sharp, whatever shaving is there. But yeah, that one's, yeah, I will. I even thought about it. I'll probably either put on some I've got leather gloves, but I've got some. I might put some slash proof ones underneath. Thank you, Tactical. I appreciate that. Tactical just donated, so this is just for you. If you want the clip, you got to go to coffee.com. STD said, I'm in Austria. No, in Austria, you can buy rifles and shotguns with over 18 ID and 4-day wait. That's good, isn't it? That's good. Mother said, I thought you were 30. Thank you. No, I'm actually 20. Smiley said, just reminded me of the Coben. Yeah, it does. It's like a mini version. I know exactly what you mean. The Coben has a slightly more simple, because this has like the imitation wrap on it. Yeah, cheers, Pete. Yeah, it's just remembering them. It's just remembering to do them. Yeah, thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Anything you want me to specifically buy with it? Actually, you may have left a comment. I don't know. I better look. Where's the link? Thank you, Tactical. I'll check that out now, because sometimes it don't pop up for a while. Oh, he said, have a drink on me. I'm buying the tonic. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Thank you, Tactical. No, I appreciate it. You know, anything, it'll, any of it genuinely means a lot to me. You know what I mean? Joseph Stalin said happy birthday. Oh, actually, I did get one other present. This is what I got off of Darrow. And I'm surprised he gave me a present. Not in a bad way. But I'm not surprised he gave me a present, because he nearly always does. It's just this year I couldn't give him a present. So I thought, well, you never know. Chances are he might not want to get me nothing. All I could give him was a card and a paper target. That's all I had. So he did give me, although he may be spiting me a bit here, he did give me a can of Foster's that's 6 years out of date. But I'm going to drink that, and I bet that tastes like, new. You reminded me of the tonic, and he gave me a double of gin, so I may mix those two together and make a poor man's tent soup. Mother said, didn't know smoking and drinking make people looking good. Yeah, exactly. So something worked. Mother, I don't know what. Iron Man said, people think I'm younger too. It's because I don't have a missus and kids to stress me grey. Could be. It could be that. That definitely. Do you know what, Iron Man? I think that might be it. The Survival Channel. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. That's not even the oldest can of beer Daryl ever gave me. He once gave me a 10-year out of date kind of stout, and I drank that as well. Because booze, that's going to be all right. That's best before, isn't it? 30th of the 6th, 2015. He said he found it under his bed. I mean, he knows I'll drink it. Alan, thank you. Oh, Alan, you're right, Alan. Don't do it. It'll be off. It'll be off. Foster's doesn't keep it. I'll tell you what, I'll just have a swig, and if it tastes off, I won't bother. I won't just down it or nothing. But we'll see. We'll see what it's like. Antique beer. Steve the Blade, thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Liam said, rewatch Turkey Shoot bit Not Quite Hollywood earlier when the guards are getting shot in the river. One of the stuntmen took a real bullet to the leg. Is that? I did not know that. I'll have to rewatch Not Quite Hollywood. It's been a while since I watched that, because I actually watched it when it was on the telly over here on Film 4. Yeah, or maybe even Channel 4. I think it was on Channel 4 years ago, and I've recorded it on like a DVD recorder. Alan said, you're on the way to Texas, are you? Nice one. Where from? James said, what's green and smells like bacon? Kermit's fingers. Tells her, get donating and he'll swig it live. Yeah, there you go. For each pound I get, I'll take a good old glug of the antique Fosters. Maybe I should keep it. I don't know. Liam said, I ripped the clip. So I'll send it to you on Tuesday. On Twitter, not on Tuesday. I see it also a T. Twitter tomorrow. Cheers, Liam. Yeah, I'll check that out. Yeah, I think I've probably got in the loft the recorded off the telly onto a DVD. Not Quite Hollywood still. Will said, I wonder if it tastes tinny. Don't start that. And then Richard wrote it just underneath you. Yeah, that Foster's might taste a bit tinny. Like I say, that's 2 of you in a row. You're right, Will, by the way. And he said, Mike, all the best to you and your brother. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. It's been a good day today. I've enjoyed it. And I'm gonna have a drink Saturday. So you're only getting me today and tomorrow. Saturday I won't be on unless I do like a really late one, but I doubt I will, in all honesty, because I'll probably be too drunk. Oh, Alan, that's you. Sent me the messages, the knife making on Instagram, innit? So I haven't replied to you. I've been a bit busy at the minute, but I'll get back to you properly one day. Yeah, nice one, Alan. I just remembered who you was. A vintage beer for me is 2 weeks old. I've got one over there in a bottle that's been open 2 weeks. I'll probably drink that. Fist, and happy birthday. I think I've subbed to you for probably 10 years now. If you've been on that. I have. I've been on for about 13, 14 years, I think. Yeah. Nice one, mate. That's good. Yeah, I like it when they get the old school lot on. Oh, Alan said from Ohio to Texas and back. The Purdy Town said happy birthday. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I think I've been on since... What does my thing say? I think 2008, 2007. I'm not sure. But I've been on since, I think it says 2008, but I had a channel before, WeaponCollector, for at least a year, maybe a year and a half, before I made WeaponCollector. That one got shut down. Peach said, I got a utility clip, yeah, in the post today for my, for my Kyoto, so you can carry it on your waist. Take a look or make some. No, I will do, because that's what I'd want for that. You know what, Peach? I may actually have some of those kind of clips that might fit this. Is it? Let me look a minute. Where would I have that? I can't remember where I'd keep that. But where would I keep? I can't remember. So I've got drawers and drawers and stuff. Where the fuck would I keep a knife clip? Probably over there. Yeah, I've got one of them somewhere. Let me look what a U2 clip is. Fuck, I'll fucking open that. I've just selected print and I've shut the fucking chat. Right, pop out chat. Tech locks, that's what I've got actually. Yeah, I've got a tech lock actually. Yeah, that's it, Peach. Stephen Plaster said happy birthday. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. I said, love the new knife. Oh, this one, yeah. Yeah, I was well happy with this. I'll tell you what. Yeah, bloody hell. I was well happy with that. Came out really nice. You know, I know that's me saying it, but sometimes I do knives and I think they're a bit meh. Yeah, this one I'm really, especially because I didn't think the leather handle would come out very good because it was crap leather. It's actually really nice. I'm really happy with that one. Natural Born Serial Killer said 23 people at a birthday party. That's 22 more than that at mine. Fuck's sake. I picked a smaller than one of the tech blocks. That said, oldest video. It says 12 years. That's it. 12 years then, yeah. Richard, I think we all know when you drink Foster's the day before you're uploading, shitting through your own needle shots. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Rich, for fuck's sake. Has said, happy birthday again. How's your day been since the morning? It's been good, actually. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. I'll still reply to everyone on there, by the way. I've just been busy. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the, anyone who commented on that video. Thank you, Pete. Yeah, I was quite happy with the pommel on that. Considering that's completely handmade, that came out quite nice and uniform. The hole on there looks a bit wonky, but it's actually in the middle. I think where it peened over, it pushed to the side a bit because of the hole. But, you know, that doesn't affect anything, even if it is anyway. Yeah, a little bit of the leather chipped out there, but nothing you can really do about that. It's just the, you know, I was missing in the leather when I did it. Yeah, I was really happy with that, actually. I might do another one of them, take the black paint off next time. And sharpen all the way down both sides. Fisted looks a bit, yeah, it looks like a slimmer smash. Yeah, yes. Essentially, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, a smash it normally just bellies out a little bit more. So it's a bit of a slimmer. It's nice and thick as well. So, yeah, it's still got a decent bit of weight. Tyre, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you on. Natural Born Serial Killer. Yeah. Smiley said, have you considered wearing that cold steel as a neck knife? But you could do, couldn't you? Definitely. I don't really, I'll be honest with you, I'm not really much of a fan of neck knives. I don't wear anything like jewelry or necklaces or anything. I think I'd find it weird, something hanging off my neck. Maybe a little shoulder holster. Don't know. He said it's the WC Smatic Light, yeah. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with hanging it off. I'm not really a massive fan of neck knives for some reason. I don't know. A lot of people like neck knives a lot. Don't know. I just don't like the feel of it. Pete said, I am right now. You forget about after. I suppose you probably do, don't you? You got it around your neck, have you? Dave said, same shape as my throwing knife. A nice one, Dave. That sounds good. James said, Mike, you should get yourself another brand. I'll save up. That'll be a long fucking saving, though. The amount of money I earn. Which is about 20 quid a month. So, see you in about, what's that, 100 months. About 60th birthday if I save up every bit. Liam said, back hopefully with the Windows restarted. Fuck's sake. I won't mind another Brent, although this room is packed full of stuff at the minute. Yeah. Although I did like the old Bren gun, it's well, you could carry this on a chain in your house. You know, I've had this in my pocket. It's not, you know, you can't really carry this about for no reason. You won't want to got the shops with it around your neck. But nothing stopping me carrying it around in my pocket, in the garden, in the shed, or even if I was going down the woods to actually do something. Pete said, when you go around Liam's again, you could draw all over. Well, I ain't never been around Liam's, but I know he said I could. The problem is I can't drive, so he has to come here. Yeah, I suppose he could bring it here. But I don't think that'd be worth. I don't think, you know, since I've had a Bren gun, I probably, you know, Liam said I'll bring it to Mike when I go over when Corona fucks off. Yeah, probably. I'll be honest with the Bren, you probably don't need to. You know, I had one for a while. I appreciate the offer, but nah, I'll be honest with you, Liam. You could probably leave that one at home. I do want to try some of your swords, though. You can have a go on these. Well, you know, whatever we do. Yeah, that's that. I hope you don't get a traffic stop, Liam. I do think that, but I think I said to him before, if you ever do, to get them to ring me up, and I can say, well, yeah, he's coming here, and hopefully they'll buy it, even though it's true. Other little things I got on here that I can put on. So what you lot been at today? I suppose it's Thursday, isn't it? So you've been working most of you, ain't you? Probably, or just up to your normal day. Day of doing nothing. As I said, I might watch a film after this. I might watch Planet Terror. Oh, and I've finished. If you watch me on Twitch, I don't know if I've got a little link on here for Twitch, but I live stream most evenings on Twitch when I'm up that late. I've got a load new. I've finished the current game I was playing, so I might play a new one soon. But I've been trying to decide. I might either replay. Final Fantasy VII remake, or I have got a Twitch link, and nice one, Tactical. Or I might start. I looked on the store. I've got the two quite new Tomb Raider games, so I might play Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider soon. Natural Born Serial Killer said to me, I'd like to make a seasoned Blackthorn walking stick for you for your birthday. If I get your email, I can send examples. The email should be in the description. Yeah, mate, here it is. There you go. Send me an email. Liam, you should happy birthday, you're good. Cheers, mate. Liam said, did a bit round my granddad's house, not much else. Oh, we're helping your granddad out, yeah. Yeah, if anyone wants to support me and you, I will say this because a lot of people don't know it, but the people who do it actually help me out massively. If you shop, see what this banner says here, right? If you shop at eBay or Amazon, make sure before you go you use my links because it actually genuinely helps. And enough people actually do it now that I get paid. It's not a lot, but I get paid about 30 quid every 2 or 3 months from it, and that does help. When I ain't got no money, I have to spend the money on Amazon. eBay, you get in PayPal though. But yeah, it does help. Darren, he said, happy birthday, Mike. Okay, WeaponCollector. Thank you, mate. I'm going down to Weymouth soon. I need to see the sea. I haven't been to the coast since 1999. Really? You haven't been that long? I'll be honest with you, Iron Man, though. I've not been for about 10 years. I never get invited. They don't do it deliberately, but I sometimes think they do as well. It was because my dad never wanted to go. So they always wanted someone to stay back and, if he's working all day, wanted me to cook the dinner. But they would do this thing where they'd book a holiday and tell me 2 weeks before they was going, do you want to come? And I can't get the money in 2 weeks. So I've moaned like fuck now to tell them they've got to tell me within 6 months before. Stug said, I didn't know you had a Twitch one. I forgot I did, Stug. I forgot I did. Jessa, did you sharpen the culture of Gladius? If you did, you could do a 3-blade cutting extravaganza. I could. I haven't touched that one up. That's got a decent edge on it. I've got the top chat on again, haven't I? But I probably will. I'll probably do all of them, Zed, all the big ones. Yeah, it's like the GI Tanto. Work my way up in size. Irish Prince said, happy birthday, Mike. I like the Victorinox. Nice, Matt. Got you. What's the blade shape? Is it a hawk's bill? I kept nearly going to say bill hook. It's hawk's bill, is that hawk bill? I cannot for the life of me remember what kind of shape that is. Hawk bill, in it. I'll do a review on it one day. But it looks like it's the Victorinox Felco, single blade, nice long handle on it. So you actually get virtually a full size handle on that. DC Kalin, thank you. Chocolate said Weymouth is nice. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I've been to Weymouth loads of times. Yeah, it's Hawkbill. Yeah, I couldn't remember Zed. One of my relatives used to have a caravan down Weymouth, so my family have been down Weymouth loads of times. And I think it's like one of the closest coasts to me. It's like the fastest, closest one you can get to. It is a pruning knife, essentially, Liam, yeah. But also probably a very good slasher. Quite non-threatening as well, but razor sharp. Tactile, I can see the sea from my windows, but not been to the beach since 2019. Missed the place. Yeah, that's old COVID, innit, I suppose. Bastard, innit? Irishman, I haven't been to the coast since last night. And I've been going there for about 20 minutes for a walk. Dave says, shop on eBay a lot. Didn't know about the link. Yes. So, Dave, yeah. So if you're looking for description to any of my videos, there's a link to eBay. Click that link and then bookmark it. Or if you go to eBay, instead of searching Google, go to my videos, click the link, go to eBay, and then just buy anything. And because I've essentially sent you to eBay, I get commission for it. So it doesn't matter what you buy, doesn't matter how much you spend. I basically get a commission, 5% of what you spend. But yeah, it all adds up and it really helps. You know, get a couple of quid a day. You know, at the end of the month, you can get 30 quid or something. That's all it is. That's all it is, Dave. Really simple. Darren said, did you have a good birthday, Mike? Yes, I did. Yes, good. I've had a good day today. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, Hawkbill, ain't it? I couldn't remember either. Irishman. That's a pruning knife, I think. Yeah, no, it actually says it on the packet. It's a pruning knife. Pretty sure it is. I'll put the packet in here. Light pruning. Yeah, light grafting and pruning knife. Yeah. But blade's a blade, isn't it? You know, you can use a blade for whatever you want, but that's what it's designed for. Practical said, yeah, fucking teases me every day. Bloody North Sea. Neutrino said, happy birthday. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. Rita said, so you could probably do a upscale version of that knife using a bill hook. Fucking could, couldn't you, actually, Rich? Yeah, imagine doing a giant. I've been tempted for a long time to do a giant knife, a giant folding knife. I just never got around to doing it. One of these days it will probably come. But yeah, I want to do a giant folding knife. Oz Flash, thank you for the birthday greetings. I'd suggest slowing down though, because you may end up getting I suppose you're singing happy birthday to me, thank you. But yeah, you don't want to end up getting timed out for spamming. But I don't think he is. I think he's just doing happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, WeaponCollector, happy birthday to you. Thank you. Singing it to myself now. Yeah, I'm very happy with the knives I got today. Yeah, all very nice. I think Matt's into bill hooks at the minute. Not bill hooks, Hawk bills. Verd Max, that one. But I'll do some proper videos on them one day. Or I should do anyway. Liam said, I've got a big folding upper now, about 8 inch. Yeah, I think I had the big one, like with the 8-inch blade. You can get a massive one as well, about this big, I think. Massive oversized thing. You can also get merchandise if you want to support WeaponCollector. Well, I've got a thing for that. Tell me I've got a thing for my merch. I know I've got a link for it, but Pete said I had the big one and cut it down. Darren said, can you please pass a message on to your brother for me and tell him I said happy birthday? I will do, Dan. All right, mate. When I see him tomorrow or later, I won't see him later, but I can message him later. I shall let him know. Liam said, my MOD is probably my MOD knife is probably my biggest practical knife. Yeah, they're quite nice knives. I don't think I'll ever buy one, But I might do my own version of one of them one day, Liam. Do like a copy of it. Get a blade blank that's similar shape. There is one that you can get. It might be a bit smaller, but yeah, I might be able to get a blade blank similar to that shape, and make myself an MOD knife. When I noticed when I was saying to you about drawing the blade out like that, being careful, I hadn't noticed that I had rivets on the sheath. It's always good to be careful holding sheaths like that, pulling the knife out with a leather sheath. I've known quite a few people cut their hands. But then I noticed later, because the problem is you never know, looking at a picture, I don't know if I said this to you, you never know with a picture how good a sheath is. You would obviously know because you've got it in your hand. I noticed later it's got like 3 rivets. It's got like 3 rivets in one bit, isn't it? Like up the top, and about multiple rivets, so you shouldn't cut through that. Liam said, "Are you having a birthday drink?" Not tonight, I'm not, but I will do Saturday. So I'm going to live stream tonight. I'm going to live stream Friday night. Saturday night, I'm going to go out and have a drink. That's what like I did on stream. It's a very easy thing to do. It is a very easy thing to do. Yeah, that's it, Liam. Yeah, I hadn't realised because I just, as I say, you never know the quality of a sheath unless you've got it in your hand. Yeah. But I looked later and I looked at the sheath and I thought, no, that'd probably be good. I just, I know how to handle a knife anyway, but I just felt like it just popped in my head, so I had to say it. Liam said, yeah, guess the rivets had a bit of security than stitches. Pete said, yeah, and just fun pop. Yeah, fun pop it with that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it. I mounted Mike 17722 12-foot air rifle or a pistol crossbow for survival. I would probably go the air rifle in all honesty, mate. Yeah, I'd probably say air rifle. You can carry more. Yeah, without thinking about too much. Depends on what kind of survival though, because like my Tomcat 2 setup is pretty good, but I reckon you'd get more distant. I reckon it'd be hard hunting with like a Tomcat 2 or something at a longer distance than you wouldn't get the same distance as you would with an air rifle, and I think you'd struggle to hit like smaller birds and shit. That's a sewn the bugger since double stitching. Yeah, don't blame you. Don't blame you. Liam said, I bought a 2-foot machete and pulled the plastic bag off the blade and it cut my finger open nearly to the bone. Didn't expect it to be so sharp. That's what I mean. It's really easy to do. I've seen people do it. I've seen people do it, and I've heard about people do it. Yeah, it's very, very easy to forget. Grab a sheath like that. I'll even be careful with this. Pull the knife out and it runs along the stitches, especially if you don't see this has got like an extra bit in the middle. It cuts through the stitches, cuts your fingers, especially if you do something like this. This ain't really suited to it, but some people pull a knife out like this. I can't do it with this, not really suited to it, but like really fast, and that just cuts straight through. It's a very common, easy thing to do, really. Very, very easy accident to happen. Dan said, what cool stuff you get for your birthday? Most of it knives, if you haven't even seen them already. So, nice cookery off of Z, not Z, from Cold Steel. That will be, I'll do some bottle cutting with that soon. May not need touching up, I'll see. But it definitely could do with a little bit, but it might not need it for bottles. Little Picker said, happy birthday. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. Dad said a bolt would make a hell of a mess of a pigeon or a rabbit. An air rifle would be better. That's what I was thinking. And you imagine, Zed, if you absolutely had to and you was trying to shoot little birds, what a bolt would do to a little bird. I do reckon an air rifle an air rifle is essentially designed for, most air rifles are designed for sort of hunting, aren't they, really? Whereas pistol crossbows aren't really for that. Oz said, you inspire me to start collecting. I'm a long-time viewer. I was definitely singing to myself. I built a sawn-off pump action because of you. Love from America. Nice one, mate. Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds very good. Yeah, so you say sawed off, don't you? But we say sawn off. Yeah, you're right. Yep. I answered, Mike. I think in 20 years, just think in 20 years of 61. On a lighter note, you look healthy and younger when you age. Thank you. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm trying to get more exercise and eat more healthily now. So I should start looking even better soon. Cheers, mate. Mother said, I will not lie. I want to donate for something specific for your birthday. But I don't work, and looks like the crossbows are in danger in the UK because of one idiot. Yeah, it might be worth. Thank you, Mother. I appreciate that. And you're a very generous supporter of this channel, and it's massively appreciated. Yeah, it might be worth holding off for that kind of stuff for a little bit. I'll be honest with you though, if there's a ban on crossbows, I doubt it would actually go through for. Even if they started it today, I doubt it would go through for at least 3 or 4 years. Yeah, I think it would take ages to get. You look at what they did with the offensive weapon stuff. That took a good 3 years to get going, didn't it? Till that was actually done, I think. Liam said, I remember when I was 8 or 9, I begged my dad for a penknife, and he finally gave in and bought me one. I got in the car, gave me it before he'd started the engine. I'd cut myself. Yeah, that's it. It's difficult. Dave said you can hit a sparrow at 50 meters with an air rifle. That's what I mean. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't. I don't think you'd be able to do that with a pistol crossbow. You could definitely do that with a air rifle. Yeah, that's why I think an air rifle is more suited. But the thing is, though, this is where the variables come into it. If survival situation means to hunt, air rifle definitely. But if the survival situation meant to protect myself in a without rule of law situation, an air rifle not very good compared to that with all the setup I've got on it and the things I can shoot out of it. This would be better. But I think Iron Man did mean like you meant like survival, didn't you? But yeah, I suppose it really depends on the full-on survival situation. But if you need to eat, air rifle 100%. Darren said, I did that with a machete sheath, sliced my finger. Yeah, very, very, really easy thing to do, as I say. I said, what would a bolt do to a sparrow? Sheesh, I don't know. There'd still be stuff left of it. It's not going to but it's going to make a big hole in it, isn't it? Tattle said, "You better, Michael, or you'll look like me." You're a very handsome man, Tactical. Don't put yourself down. Liam said a crossbow would probably give you a chance of bigger game. I suppose. Yeah. It's all different, It's all different things, isn't it? Andrew said, just join the stream. We're talking about anything you want, mate. Anything. Knives. What's better, air rifle or a crossbow? How good looking we're going to be when we're older. That's your laugh me ass off, what you after. I got to keep everyone happy here. Do you know what I mean? Natural Born Serial Killer said, best survival weapon you can ever get is a cricket box. Anything, Andrew. Currently, anything. You know what we're like on it. We'll just chat about anything. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you're new to it, new to the channel. It's my birthday. That's the main topic. I got myself a couple of absinthes again for my birthday. I'll make sure I eat and drink plenty that day, though. I said I have the Kyoto drop point on my belt, right? Oh, do you? Nice. Yeah, these are really nice, aren't they? Andrew said, I have something. What do you think about the petition going on regarding the license of a crossbow? Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I'd rather that than an outright ban. You know, if the choice is have a license or a ban, this may sound weird, but if it was the choice between, if you had no other choice, outright ban or a license, then I'll go on the fucking petition and I'll say, give me a license then. You know, I'd much rather have a license, and I would get a license. You know, and then if it's better than nothing, and it's better getting rid of, you know, I'd probably getting on for nearly, well, yeah, quite a lot of money's worth of crossbows, put it that way. Then so the key question is 12 foot, 177.22. I know which one I would pick. I don't know, because that's, yeah, most people like 177. Andrew said, not new to the channel. That's it. Nice one, mate. Richard said, you can shoot blunts out of crossbows, so you can dump more energy into small game. But I would agree, a normal bolt would just pass through. That's a good point, actually, about the blunt switch. I didn't think about that. Dan, you right, mate? You should hope you had a good. I've had a nice day today. Dan said, why did Mike get expelled from school? He was always absent. That's right. Don't you start with the jokes today. Andrew said it would blow it up to shit. Pete said, got some spirits and Prosecco coming tomorrow. So I can try a new cocktail. Oh, nice. You into cocktail making, Pete? Yeah, nice. I've always wanted to try loads of different cocktails and that. Yeah. Don't laugh at him, Zed. Don't encourage him. That's so. Dan said, I forgot you were streaming for your birthday today. I thought it was Friday for a second. Yeah. Yeah, I only got 2 little ones. But I don't really, you know, I'll get drunk on vodka. I just wanted so that I could do 2. These are 70%. I just thought I'd get another 2 of them just so I can do a couple of absinthe shots. Little Picker said, a crossbow ban would send a message that your only distant weapon is going to be illegal anyway. So you might as well get a BFG. Andrew said, it's all silly to me. I don't know people get these ideas from honestly. I know why that woman's doing it, because her husband was killed with a crossbow and the bloke tried to stab her with a crossbow. But the problem is people just get this thing in their head that crossbows are evil or whatever, not really realizing that bloke would have killed her husband. You know, it's very, very fucking sad and horrible. But that bloke would have killed him no matter what, whether he had a crossbow or a gun or, you know, a legal gun or a knife or an axe. You know what I mean? It's not, people don't seem to understand it. They're inanimate fucking objects. John Page, thank you, mate. Cheers. That said, the thing Mike has to remember is that you shouldn't drink absinthe with dodgy guts. For fuck's sake. Absinthe makes the fart grow longer. Fuck's sake. Look what you've started. Modern weapons are way more dangerous. Is that one of the things they say? Oh, my shoulder's just got funny. Oh, yeah, sorry. Liam said, yeah, the thing I found funny is she said medieval weapons should not be accessible in the modern society. Yeah, modern weapons are way more dangerous. It's ridiculous, you know, I can understand where she's coming from, like why she wants to do it, but it's backwards. You know, what they should be doing is fucking campaigning to make sure that nutters are fucking sort of found out and helped quicker. You know what I mean? The bloke was a fucking nutcase. You know, someone should have fucking called the police or the fucking social services and had someone look at him, stopped it before it got to that stage, because it sounds like it was like a long running thing, and he was convinced that they'd got him evicted from his house. So, you know, I don't know. It don't matter anyway. we're preaching to the choir here. We know, don't we? We don't need to tell each other all the bollocks. Iron Man said, "Look up normalcy bias. That is dangerous." And I'll look that up, Iron Man. All right, yeah. Yes, yeah. No cognitive bias, normalcy bias, which leads people to disbelieve or minimize threat warnings. Yeah, that makes sense. Iron Man. Yeah, it was Iron Man. Yeah. Liam said they'll ban anything one by one. We try cut up our food with a spoon with a sharp object will be banned. Rich said he could just run the guy over with his car or cricket bat. Exactly. Yeah, are they going to ban willow trees? Oh no, it's a shame. I don't know. You know how it is. We know that it's fucking ridiculous. But the problem in this country, it's a lot of people think if you collect weapons, you're some kind of nutter, and you haven't necessarily got any violent tendencies in the slightest. Andrew said, also, people should visit World Crossbow Shooting Association to educate people. Crossbows are less legitimised here because hunting with bows is banned. I don't understand why anyway. Yeah, if there's a big organisation, actually, yeah, there must be reasonably big archery associations. That may be a good thing. They may be stop it a big enough group like that. Because there are big archery groups. Do the archery groups really give a shit about crossbows? Though I don't know. Who knows? The thing is, if it comes to it, I've just got to accept it. That's the way I see it. You know what I mean? Move on to the next thing. Liam said the nutter that intends on killing someone, kill them with their bare hands if they don't have them. Well, that's the thing. We know that. We know that. But you know what I mean? The government likes to blame inanimate objects and all that, don't they? Rather than the nutters who do these things. What's everyone doing on the weekend? Got any plans? I shall be having a nice barbecue and then a nice drink. Just in case you don't know how to support the channel. It was like that little banner was covering after that. When did you watch it, Stug? Hardcore Henry. Ain't it fucking excellent? Yeah, Hardcore Henry is actually probably one of my favourite films. Absolutely love it. Yeah, there's something quite, I don't know, I find Hardcore Henry quite a really fucking good, there's something special about it. I really like it. I don't know what it is. I love the way it's filmed, out of his eyes. Just non-stop fucking action all the way through. Good actors. That old Sharlto Copley in it, fucking great. And he does some really good characters in it as well, don't he? Yeah, I really like Hardcore Henry, Stug. Iron Man said, I'm going to have a barbecue and camp out on the weekend. Nice one, Iron Man. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to put tarps up because I bet it's going to be fucking pissing it down. So I'm going to be that stereotypical English bloke who's sat in his garden with the rain pissing down, cooking on his own. But I don't give a shit because I'm doing it. Thank you, Roy. If you're on, this is for you. Yeah, Hardcore Henry, absolutely love it. Yeah, a sequel for that would be good. Welsh Dan said, have you been working in the shed lately? Weather is meant to be crap over the weekend where I live. Yeah, it's supposed to be here as well. Going to have a pizza and watch a film with the missus and the baby. Ah, nice one. Did you see this, Dan? This is the last one I made. So I have been in the shed. Made myself a nice smash it. Liam said, now you've watched Turkey Shoot, rate it compared to Running Man, Hunger Games. Never seen Hunger Games. Yeah, it's very similar to the Running Man in its way. I've got a big soft spot for the Running Man, though. That's one of my absolute childhood favourite films. I say childhood, teens. But yeah, it's because I liked Running Man a fucking lot. But yeah, Turkey Shoot's a really good film, though, Liam. Yeah. Turkey Shoot, I wish I watched years ago. Dan said, got some cold steel throwing knives coming tomorrow, so be tossing off all weekend. Yeah, Brain Dead would be in my top 5, I reckon. Iron Man, definitely. Definitely. I love Brain Dead. Have I seen The Man from Nowhere? No, don't think so. Thank you, Brist. Oh, thank you, Flazzy. Flazzy just donated as well. Thank you, Flazzy, as well. Nearly missed that. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I don't, Liam, I think there was something about it I didn't like the look of because I'd seen, I'm sure I knew about Turkey Shoot before I watched, Not Quite Hollywood, but there was something in it that just didn't catch me at the time. I so badly wish I watched it. Yeah, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It's got a bit of everything because it's typical of the era I like as well. Because I actually like the you like the goodies, you fucking hate the baddies, really satisfying deaths. Yeah, the Turkey Shoot's fucking excellent. Tactical said, "What do you think of the Total Recall remake?" I couldn't watch that. I wouldn't watch that. Tactical. The soundtrack's good as well, Liam. Yeah, I still need to download that or convert it anyway. You know what I mean? Did you watch Tenet? Yeah, I'm glad you not watched some of my recommendations. Enjoyed them. Tenet as well. Absolutely brilliant. I can't wait to watch that. I can't watch it tonight though because it's like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So I need to have a proper time to watch that. See you later, Liam. You offered well, Rich. See you later, Rich. Tenet's excellent, isn't it? I'm glad I bought that on Blu-ray because I want like a really good quality of that. Thank you, Flazzy. I appreciate it, mate. And Roy, I did say that, didn't I? Did you put any messages on your things? It's not even coming up yet, sadly. When the messages come up, I'll read them if you put any. Oh, there you go. Roy said, happy birthday, Mike. A little donation towards anything you like. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. And thank you. And it was Flazzy as well, wasn't it? Let me read Flazzy's one. So it takes me ages. I have to keep refreshing the page to see the fucking messages. Flazzy said happy birthday. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Oh, here you go. This is for Roy and this is for Flazzy. There you go. Thank you. Bob Smith said more people are killed with fists than guns. Yeah, that's true. That's probably true, mate. Isn't it? That's tactical part. Oh, crap. I managed 15 minutes. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever watch it. Tactical said to Zed, I watched it all, but it wasn't my choice. I hated it out of garbage. Yeah, I wouldn't even bother watching it, Tactical. I wouldn't watch Total Recall remake. I wouldn't watch the remake of Assault on Precinct 13. The fact that they even remade that's a fucking insult. That is a brilliant film. Assault on Precinct 13, the original one. I've heard the remake's actually not too bad, but they changed the story. Did you like your thanks, Flazzy? Nice one, yeah. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to watch tonight, because it's one of the shortest ones I've got, I looked through. I wasn't. Some of them I don't want to watch yet anyway because I've seen them reasonably recently. But I think I'm going to watch Planet Terror tonight. All of the films I got, I've already had and seen before. What are these weird comments I'm getting? I'm getting a lot of pop-up comments. Spam. Have you seen Flick Zone? That must be the new fucking spam bullshit. I hate that when you get these cunts spamming your fucking comments. Yeah, so I'll probably watch Planet Terror tonight. I've seen all these multiple times, but most of them I only had downloaded. Quite a good DVD cover there. That's a good film, though. I do like this. If you want a bit of sort of good gore, escapism, typical, if you like Robert Rodriguez's other films, you'll like that. Quentin Tarantino doing a terrible fucking acting. So you can't act save his life. But if I was mates with another director, I would be in their films. I'd probably even go to I don't know, but fucking Quentin Tarantino always doing because he's got a foot fetish, hasn't he? So every time in all of his films, there's always someone doing something with feet, and it's supposed to be the actor. And then if you watch like the background shit, it's Quentin Tarantino doing it, the dirty bastard. Dan has just right, hang on. This is a nightmare trying to do this tonight. Thank you, Dan. Well, Dan, for supporting, mate. I appreciate it. I'll give you your video in a minute. I'm just going to look, see if there's a message on there. It ain't come up yet. So, for Dan. There you go, mate. Thank you, Dan. Iron Man said, "What Stir of Echoes?" I've never watched that yet. That's Kevin Bacon, isn't it? Is that good then, Iron Man? I've been tempted to watch that. I've never watched it. Dr. Zed was on a date, so I had no choice. I missed something there. Oh, the film, yeah. Bloody woman had no taste. Peter said, "Hey, boss, can't stay on. Just want to say happy birthday." Thank you, Peter. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Yeah, Rose McGowan's good. She got sort of blacklisted, didn't she, by that old cunt fucking Harvey Weinstein. So she wasn't on anything for fucking ages. There's loads of decent actresses who weren't on anything because of that fucking tosser. They've in one film he tried to fucking, probably tried to rape them, and then then you never see him ever again. Liam said, when I watched Turkey Shoot with Max the other day, he said, "How is this Tarantino's favourite film?" The only foot scene has toenail being ripped off. That's great. Yeah, I sit there, innit? Oh, Christ's sake. That's what a good bunch of people donating tonight. All your leggings. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I still ain't managed. I couldn't see if Dan had left a comment because coffee's quite weird. It has like a weird delay. I know. I think he just donated without putting like a message on. Thank you, Dan. If you did put a message on, it hasn't popped up for me yet. That's a tactical. You're lucky. I had to watch Saturday Night Fever twice because of a woman. Fuck's sake. If you do donate and you want me to buy something specific as well for my birthday, I'm well up for that. Lord Flashheart donated me 30 quid last night to buy a he wanted to get me a Lansky World Legal Mad Rock. So he just sent me the money and said, "Yeah, I'll buy it, Mike." I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly happy with that. Little Pictures of What's Grindhouse is a double feature. I love Death Proof. But I didn't like Planet Terror. I do like Planet Terror. Yeah, I've got Death Proof. I bought Death Proof as well. I wanted to get like a double feature thing, but they either didn't do it or I couldn't afford it. So I just got them separate. I really like Death Proof as well, but I don't really like the end of Death Proof. But it's supposed to be like that, isn't it? It's a tribute to those kind of films. Yeah, because the character stuntman Mike, Kurt Russell, excellent. War Videos said happy birthday. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. Has everyone been liking the stream, by the way? Well, Stan, I did put a message on there. I might have clicked private though. I'll keep. There's a weird delay on coffee.com, as I say, Dan. When I can read it though, I'll definitely It might come up on when I look on PayPal. It might be on there. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. I'll have because at the minute I can't. Yeah, it's just saying somebody bought you a coffee 3 minutes ago. That's literally all it says. Don't say it's from any message. Coffee.com are a bit weird like that. I think I only knew you did because I got a notification. Oh, thank you. Here you go. I've got it now. I thank you, Dan. I've found it now. Happy birthday, mate. Buy a few more DVDs for yourself. Please, can I be a mod on your channel? Do you want to be a mod on the channel? You gotta put your work in there. There you go. You're on here enough to be a mod, and you've been around long enough. I find it easier not to be a mod, though. People feel like they have to work then. Little Picker said the end was a bit naff. Yeah. But it's still a good film, as you say, isn't it? And I did like it. Obviously, I wouldn't, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't buy it. But yeah, this is like, for me, this is like the perfect film up until the bit where the women come into it more. And I don't mean that in some sexist way, but it's just the story completely changes. And then I won't say in case it's a spoiler, but all of the Stuntman Mike stuff when he's doing his shit is amazing. That's all right, Dan. Louise, how you doing? He said you was at work. Hope you're having a good night at work. Louise said, Mike, tell that husband of mine if he's listening in to reply to my message to get. Nice one, Louise. Jamie, you got to reply to Louise. Dan said, one less of them, one more of us. Welcome, Dan. Dad said, mods put the work in, don't get paid. Yeah, but I don't get paid either. You mods better set up your own coffee.com. Support the mods. No, don't, because you'll probably get more money than I do. Don't do it. Yeah, support the mods coffee.com, and I'll be blocking it every time, deleting it every time it comes up. I can just imagine that. I don't know if he heard me, Louise. Hopefully he did. He was on. I don't know if that's a new one or not. Right. Thank you, mate. I don't know if I'm just getting really late notifications. No, I am getting really late notifications. That's a lolly bastard. No, I could just see it. There being like a coffee.com set up for the fucking mods, and you lot start getting more money than I do. I already don't get paid. I don't want you lot getting paid more than I do. Wabando Nanjeo. Sorry, I probably butchered your name. He said happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I've had a good day, and this stream's been good actually. I'm enjoying myself. Yeah. The other films I bought. So I bought. If you didn't see the video earlier, there was some donations the other day. So I bought myself Planet Terror for my birthday. Death Proof, because these are all films I've seen. And I really like them. I just you never got around to buying them. Tenet. Fucking love that. Yes. Oh no, I've just got another. No, who was that one from? Right, I better just do this. Thank you for the donation. If people are sending them in, not through coffee.com. That's just bribery works. Yeah, normally does. Bribery, or if I'm in a good mood. Wild at heart. The thing with the modding, though, it really depends on how long you've been a subscriber and how often you're in the chat. You know, if you're quite a new subscriber, You know, I'm pretty sure Dan's been on here fucking ages. If you're a new subscriber who doesn't really quite get our streams, a lot of time it's not worth the bother having people on as a mod because they don't quite get how we, you know, do the chats. And then you start getting stuff sort of blocked that doesn't really need it. And Hardcore Henry. Mother said, okay, I'll move for today. Happy birthday again. And good night. Thank you, Mother. Yeah, good night, mate. I said, Mike, I'm going to send you a mullet wig. You better send some notes in there as well if I'm going to wear it, because you can send it unless there's some pink notes in there or some with the Queen's face on and some numbers. You ain't getting worn unless the old absinthe starts flowing. I was looking for it. I'll put it back in the absinthe. Good night, Mother. Yeah, I'm getting these. I'm getting late notifications. It's really, really confusing. I'm getting two different notifications. I'm getting notifications from coffee.com that I'm getting donations or birthday presents essentially, and then half an hour later or whatever, I'm getting a notification from PayPal. Support the mods. For fuck's sake. Can I time out mods? I actually can. I'm not going to, because I've done that before. You can't take it back. I can do this though. I've never actually done this before. I don't know what that's going to do. Has that done anything? It should. Yeah, it's popped up at the top. That is not staying on there though. Support the mods. I've never used that before. I've never used that pin a message. Well, no, I've done it on. Actually, I have pinned a message on a live stream on the premieres before. I answered Mike. I got plenty of notes from Rick Mail and Eddie Hitler. £13 notes. They'd actually probably be worth a bit of money further out. Jamie said, yes, I heard you, Mike. There you go, Louise. He did hear. So I'll get myself a couple more DVDs with what I'll probably do. I'll put this towards the money I got tonight. I'll put this towards the other money I got. And I might get myself a PS4 game that I couldn't afford. Yeah, and some DVDs. The game will probably be Resident Evil 3 remake. So I didn't think that would stay pinned for long. No, exactly. Captain Bogger, how you doing, mate? You all right? He said, I don't have time to linger, but I couldn't not stop to say merry birthday. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. You could have got away with saying you're only 30. I hope you've had a good day. Wish I could hang around for longer. I have had a good day, mate. Thank you for coming in and saying happy birthday. I appreciate it, mate. Yeah, it's been a good day, actually. Stunk said 50% of the donations tonight go to the mods. 5%. I could sack you all, by the way. That's a bit of a bloody rise, 50%, pushing you up there. Welsh Dan said, well, that'll be good, mate. I like that game. Oh, what, Resident Evil 3? Yeah. I do want to play that, and I've left it long enough that I should be able to get that reasonably cheap now. Maybe 20 quid, I reckon. I don't play. There are some games that I like enough that I'd buy straight away, full price, but that's quite rare nowadays. That'd be like Red Dead Redemption or Grand Theft Auto or something like that. Very, very rarely any games that I would buy straight away now. I'd rather just leave it. Wait. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Tactical said, yeah. Hashtag exclamation mark Twitch. He said last night's stream was epic. That was good, wasn't it? Good watching the end of that game. Yeah, decent, wasn't it? Just for all these people telling Mike he doesn't look his age, it's time for the old one. I think that on his birthday, Mike looks a million. Give or take a year or two. Fuck's sake. My man said, love you, Mike. You're the only real no BS weapon channel that I was up to. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. That was a gaffer. I'll settle for 2019 dated Fosters. Yeah, only a year out of date. All right. No, that's 2, isn't it? Yeah. Captain Bogrell, thank you, mate. If you're still watching, this is for you. I don't know if you've left a message saying to get something specific, but if you did, I'm up for that. All right, I'm going to have to refresh this. He said, Merry birthday. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Stug said that he accepts payment via PayPal. Henry, you right, mate? And he said, it's my birthday on May the 3rd, too. Nice. Pretty close. Well, I hope you have a good birthday. If I don't see you before, happy birthday. Yeah, because being a twin, I have to spend. See, you lot don't normally. Most people don't have this issue. My birthday, I have to get someone else presents. I have to say happy birthday to someone else. True, but I'm joking. But yeah, I buy people presents on my birthday. Not buy them, but I don't know if you've seen what I got, Mark. You would have seen it on the channel there. I do sometimes buy him something if I can, but I left it too late this time, so I couldn't. So it had to be something I've made and something I got given. So yeah, May the 1st. That's May Day, isn't it? Is it May the 1st? May Day? That'll be Saturday. So no one's got any plans. Is there things open on May Day now? Captain Bogrell said, I'm glad you have a good day. Timed pretty well with the pubs opening. Cheers, Clip. I doubt I would go to the pubs in all honesty. I haven't really got any interest in pubs, Captain Bogrell, but I have got my garden and Wendy house, and yes, a bottle of vodka, some absinthe, and now some gin, and a 6 years out of date can of Foster's. I think the pubs would be more bother than not at the minute, wouldn't they? But if you like the pubs, decent. But my garden's perfect. Yeah, thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. That said, mine soon. That machete bowie would look nice on my wall. Hint, hint. I'll think about it. You lot on these requests for money, though. Oh, that has disappointed me tonight. for payment. We're all volunteers here, I thought. Zed said, buy other people's presents on your birthday. That's what hobbits do. It's to stop it. You're a dwarf, not a bastard hobbit. Yes. That's sake. Little Pigs and Malcolm presumes he has the same problem. Yes, he does. Yeah. So you could just come to an agreement, completely ignore each other for your birthday. Exactly. I suppose. Good idea. Stuck said mods are going on strike. Right. Any strike buster? Is it strike busters? Is that what they're called? Any strike busters in? Welsh Dan said bank holiday Monday next week. Thankfully, long weekend. My man said, I'm with Mike. Pubs are old fashioned. I'm chilling in the garden with cheap booze and barbecue. Exactly. I don't know what Tactical wrote there, but it's been he retracted it. So probably some kind of troublemaking comment, I'd assume. Joking. Oh, scabs, that's it, scabs, yeah. The only reason I know the word bloody strike busters is from watching that bloody Yeah, we call them scabs over here, don't we? I think the other Yanks call them strike busters. Is it strike busters? That Journey of a Serial Killer, Murder, the Carl Pound's Ram film, because he was employed as a strike buster for a while. And if anyone else not interested in pubs, I'll be honest with you, I've never been interested in pubs, really. Always just like doing stuff, making things. Yeah, I like to drink. I probably have a drink problem in a way, but I can control it a bit now. But I binge drink when I do drink. Like if I have any alcohol, I can't stop. But I've never liked pubs really. I sort of put up with pubs for a while recently, but now I hate them again. That's it. But tell you what, if I had the money, I'd make my own private bar. I'd love to have a private bar, invite only. You'd never have any tossers in there then. That's the only thing that puts me off of fucking pubs, is dickheads, basically. Tat said, no, half-finished sentence. Hit the end of it. No, I knew it wasn't really anything. It wouldn't be nothing. Troublemaking tactical. Josh said, happy birthday. Thank you, mate. He said, I like the crossbows in the background, but nothing beats a country pub unless it's somewhere else in the country. That's nice. Like a nice old sort of country pub. Yeah. Where it's all just going to be sort of locals who have been in there for years. Yeah, that's quite an inviting place. Little Pigs, I'm not interested in pubs unless there's a quiz night. Pubs are expensive. That is true. Pubs are fucking expensive. Ethan said, happy birthday. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. But yeah, I like doing stuff. I do like a drink though, but I don't drink more than every couple of weeks now. Purely because the amount I fucking drink. I can't handle it more than once a week. Yeah. Andrew said, I think everyone drinks. We all like to hang out with friends and drink and stuff. Just don't like the atmosphere of clubs. Oh no, clubs, never. I've never been in a club. I would never want to. I do know quite a few people who don't drink though. I know quite a few people who've never drunk. That's what I miss when bars had snugs. Had many a great night in the snug. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll tell you what, when I used to go around the local football club, that was nice. Because that was like having your own fucking bar. Because we'd go in that football club on a Friday and Saturday night, and there'd be 4 old boys in there who was like the regulars who had a stake in the club, probably a bit, like founding members or something, stakeholders in it. And then just us lot, me, my brothers and mates and that, and cheap booze, pool table, dartboard, a couple of fruit machines. And it was like having your own bar. And the old barman in there, I've got a couple of videos of this place. The old barman was like, we've known him for fucking forever. And he was a pisshead as well. He used to just love drinking. And quite often at night, if I just went over and had a chat with him, he would keep the bar open until about 2 o'clock in the morning. And once everyone pissed off out, he'd just start giving you booze for nothing. Yeah, it was great. It was great. Andrew said, I know people who built their own private bar with slot machines. Definitely worth building one. Yeah, I'd love that. I would love that. Dave said, I don't drink, but smoke a lot. What do you smoke? Cigarettes or the other? I assume if you're talking about booze, you mean draw. Yeah, I know people who smoke draw a lot. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Tat said, it's not nice living next to a homemade pub. My neighbours have one, and 4 a.m. dance music isn't fun. No, that's not an acceptable thing to do. That's a nightmare. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it in my garden. I wouldn't do something out in my garden because it would be disturbing. Because it's probably, we probably sometimes make a bit of noise. But the good thing is it's never regular. So my neighbours sort of never complained about it because it's not. And we're sort of just, yeah, my dream would be to buy like a barn, something like that, and make the inside of that like a big, a bit like a private men's club sort of thing. Probably, put some great big fence around it so no one could break into it, but have everything in there. Yeah. But so it's not annoying anyone and it's out the way. Andrew said to Tactical, your neighbour's a bell ends, mate. Yeah, that's a piss take, isn't it? Yeah, dance music, fucking 4:30. Fuck that shit. That's just inconsiderate. That's a druggies 3 doors down or on day 12 of raving. Right, no more moaning. Nah, get it out of you. Get it out of your system. It's not sometimes to talk about these things. Welsh Dan said, I'm going to bed now, mate. Working in the morning, unfortunately. Happy birthday. I should be watching your stream tomorrow. You better be. You've got to be on every single stream now. Now you're a mod. You have to be. Joking, Dan. See you later, mate. Good night. And on. He's an happy birthday, Michael. Best. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Appreciate it. Josh said, got to go. It's good to see everyone keep having a happy birthday. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it, mate. Good night, Dan. And who else was going off? Josh. Good night, mate. Getting a bit of a dry throat tonight. I haven't had that for ages. That's yeah, will do, mate. Good night, everyone. Yeah, so there's a small chance I might live stream Saturday night, but I'll be honest, I probably won't because of potential noise issues. Because we're going to be up reasonably late that night. I might move some of us onto. I'm going to get a couple of my family members to position their cars in a sort of U shape, so that we can stand outside my house on the sort of little field bit. And be far enough from the houses to not piss anyone off, and also still doing the social distancing shit in case someone gets funny. Cheers and all. He's an happy birthday. Thank you, mate. Cheers. Irishman said tactical. That's terrible having neighbours like that. I get angry if I hear kids outside during the day. No, but I know what you mean. I bet for some people that drive you around a fucking bend. That was 90% expecting a special shirt on this evening. I thought about it. I thought just before I put this one. Is that what you mean? Yeah, I did think about it. I thought to myself, it's a pity I ain't got a birthday shirt. Yeah, I got my drinking shirt that has shrunk, so I'm definitely gonna have to lose weight now for that thing to fit me. I think even if I lost like 5 stone, that still wouldn't fit me though. Gutted I shrank now. I'm never going to wash that again now. It'd really be like what Ricky wears. Yeah, I ain't got a birthday shirt tactical. Maybe I'll get myself a Hawaiian shirt. So I can't remember if I mentioned it, but I saw a good film the other day called Polar. There's a nice bit of gun porn in it. It's rather violent. I don't think I've seen that, Zed. Let me just look that up. Polar, I suppose, filming it. Just put in Polar up, nothing really comes up. Oh, that looks good. Yeah. Oh no, I know a little bit about that. Yes, yes, I have. I think I have seen a trailer for that, and it did look good. Yeah. Where? Let me look up where to watch, see if it's on thingy. With Matt Nicholson in, whatever his name is, yeah. That looks good. Well, if I can get it cheap on DVD, I'll have a look. Shut them down. Irishman, that sounds good, Zed. I'm looking for a good movie to watch. On Netflix. Sing, how you doing, mate? You alright? Is it happy birthday? You got some good presents in your video? Yeah, very nice, wasn't it? Yeah. I've still got this one in my hand. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I'll stay on to about 11:30 because I have got a couple of little things to do, and I do want to watch a film tonight, so I should be able to get a film on maybe 12-ish. Yeah, that should be all right. I don't normally go to bed until about 2 anyway. I normally get in bed about 1:30. Yeah, that should be all right. Yeah, because I think Planet Terror is 1 hour and 40 minutes. They always fucking move the fucking you know the time. Oh, 101 minutes. What's that? 1 hour and 41 minutes. John G, thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah, glad you got the broadheads. Yeah, nice one, mate. John, was it you who messaged me about not knowing that the bolts was going to be in the heads was going to be in the bolts? Yeah. If it was, I'll just give you a little bit of info. It may not have been you though, John, because I've sent out quite a few recently. But one of the buyers was saying he didn't expect the broadheads to actually be in the bolts. Thank you, Nick. Cheers, mate. He says, sorry, I'm late. Not been well. Oh, that's a shame. Nothing bad, I hope. I want you, John. All right, mate. Yeah, I was just going to explain. If it was you, I was going to explain to you something about them, but you obviously know. You know what I mean? Nice one, Johnny. If you ever want any more, I've still got a load more if you want more. If you know. Yeah, thank you for buying the broadheads off me in the first place. I appreciate it. It does help, that is sort of that's my main sort of income, the broadheads. That's the closest I do to work. But yeah, I will reply to everyone on that video I put on today, by the way. I do appreciate the comments on there. It's just when I put that on, then I was busy, and then I've done this now. So. Yeah, so I reckon Planet Terror for me later. Oh, you got UTI, have you? What's that urinary tract infection? I'll get them off them because of my disability. Getting antibiotics tomorrow, though. Oh, all right. Yeah, nice one, Nick. Yeah, I hope you get that sorted quickly. Have you lot been watching Serene Madness? I don't know if he's been on YouTube, but no, I don't think he has he? Serene Madness. Do you remember Serene Madness? I've got his logo on that baseball back there. Is Serene Madness's logo? He had an infection in his because he's in a wheelchair. He doesn't have the use of his legs. He had to have one of his legs amputated a couple of years ago, I think. I can't remember when anyway. But the other one got infected recently. He had to have his other leg off. So he's not neither of his legs now. He'll probably mention that on YouTube eventually. But yeah, it's quite poignant watching someone go through that because he jokes about it. He wears a t-shirt saying I'm stumped, something like that. And he was going about throwing away all of his shoes and socks, or his shoe, because he only he needed one anyway. But having to chuck his shoes, his left shoe away now. He don't need it anymore. But he couldn't walk anyway. You know what I mean? But it's not a nice thing to go through. Paul, if you're watching, I know you're recovering well because I've been watching. So yeah, good to see you recovering well, Paul. I think you'd be chatting if you was on, but yeah. Nick's a damn lucky that I've only lost one toe so far. I did not know that. Funny thing is, that's a coincidence I mentioned that, Nick. There was no real reason I mentioned that. I didn't know you, potentially had a similar thing. But yeah, I think Serene Madness he's been in a wheelchair most of his life, I think. I know as a kid he was, because he told a story of he did like a sort of student exchange thing, but it was like class instead of one individual kid. Came over here, visited Stonehenge, and it was Stonehenge when you could go and touch Stonehenge. And he said he regrets doing it now, but when he was like a teenager, he had a nice one in, and he actually picked a bit of Stonehenge off, and kept it. That's a damn sorry to hear that about him. Serene Man is a decent bloke, isn't he? Yeah, he's recovering well in that though, and he seems all good with it. But yeah. He said it's very hard now. He's got no legs now. Nick said, I'll use a wheelchair to get myself. Ah, right, Nick. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, I wasn't. I know you've mentioned things sort of vaguely because we've never really spoke about it, but yeah. Ah, so yeah, so by pure coincidence, you're in a similar situation. Yeah, I didn't actually know that. Yeah, yeah, Serene Madness. He's a good bloke. I must say, I don't think he's been on YouTube for a while. He's been posting most of his stuff on Instagram, but he's been posting like daily things on there. But he seems to be doing very well. Takes it in his stride because he's been going through it for so long anyway. You know what I mean? It becomes part of your life, don't it? If you're sort of not used to it, sort of sounds well horrendous, I suppose. But when you've been living it for it's sort of normalised, isn't it? I suppose. I don't know. But he seems to be getting on it. And I hope you're all right. Yeah, I hope you get sorted soon, Nick. So no one's did I mention I don't know if anyone replied when I said about May Day. Is there anything going on May Day then, or is it because I really don't know. I pay no attention to anything like that. I don't know if you're even allowed to go to events now, are you? Or are you? Can people actually go to like a May Day? Are they doing May Day fairs and shit? Or you know, I've not heard about one around here. Yeah, I think so. Looks like not. I know they had a fair around here recently, like not like a May Day fair, but like a old, I don't know what you call them, like a fair, FAIR fair, you know what I mean. Bob Smith said May Day bike run to Hastings. No, nice one, Bob. Andrew said, well, I'm in France at the moment, and all what happens here is they go and have a fight with coppers. Is that what they do on May Day? Nick said, I know they've been testing things like that, allowing people into certain events as long as they have a negative COVID test. All right, yeah. That's the thing. I'll be honest with you. I don't really pay attention to a lot of the stuff because the majority of it doesn't concern me. Because even if there was like a May Day type thing you could go to, I wouldn't be going to it anyway. Tat said, night guys, heading off with a migraine. Happy birthday again. Malcolm, his brother. Thank you, Tactical. I appreciate it, mate. Cheers, mate. Yeah, well, I hope your migraine fucks off because that's a bastard as well, isn't it? See you later, mate. I'll see you on tomorrow if you're on. Yeah, I'll be on for about another 15 minutes, everyone. Might as well do till 11:30. Then I'll be on tomorrow, but I won't be on Saturday. Tomorrow, I'm going to prepare for Saturday, but I'm not making that mistake again. What I did last time, all Saturday, that time when I drunk all that absinthe and that, and I was fucking puking the next day, is because I'd spent all of the day doing just so much stuff that whole day I barely ate and drunk all day long. So when I drunk that night, it affected me a little bit. Well, funny thing is, it didn't affect me that night. It was the next day. I never ever throw up when I'm drunk, and I was still, drinking till 7 a.m. But yeah, when I woke up, I just halfway through the day, I just started puking up loads of fucking like water because that's all I hadn't ate all day. I'm glad I didn't though. So I'd rather puke up just gut full of liquid. So yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to try and prepare for Saturday. So I have less to do Saturday because I'm going to have to put up shit like tarpaulins in case it pisses down with rain. I'm going to have to clean up the little summer house, the Wendy house as we call it. Clean the fucking barbecue, shit like that. Andrew said, when do you think all the COVID legislation is going to disappear in the UK? It seems to last forever. People are forever going on about another lockdown, and a good proportion are vaccinated. Well, I don't know, because I know people my age are getting vaccinated now. I'll be honest with you, mate. It's hopefully soon it should be all over, because surely 6 months' time, everyone who wants to be vaccinated is going to be vaccinated, aren't they? John said, I missed the car boot sales. I never know. You never know what you're going to find. Exactly. Car boot sales are good, aren't they? If you can find a good one anyway. My local car boots are a bit shite. Or the main one I go to is a bit shite. I need to go to the other one. The one I go to, I think they've got some rule saying you can't have weapons. So you literally find nothing. No, nothing. But the other one I could go to, which I never go to, you can buy air rifles and that and shit like that. Nick said to Andrew, I think we'll be doing a lot better by the end of the year, since even young people will be vaxxed by then. Yeah, I agree with Nick there. Yeah, people my age are getting them now, getting vaccinated now. So everyone been liking the stream. I want to see more likes than viewers when I come off here. Nick said, I fucking love getting car boots. Most of them are dog shite, though. Just full of people selling shit from AliExpress for 10 times. That's true. The problem, that's what mine are like. My local car boot sales are more like a market, what I'd call a market, rather than a car boot sale that's people selling stuff out their ass. Askiba said, hi, do you ship broadheads to the US? Not right now, I don't. But if you want to order some, I'm going to try and sort some out soon to sell in America. What I might do, I've got a couple of options. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do, Askiba. I'll have to look into the price of the postage. If you send me a message tonight, if you want some, send me a message tonight saying, Mike, you spoke to me about the broadheads being sent to America. Can you look into the postage price? I'll look into the postage price, and then I'll let you know whether it's worth. Because if the postage price is worth more than like the broadheads, it's not worth you buying them. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm up for sending to America if you're up for buying, paying for the postage. Natural Born Serial Killer said, everyone's God bless them. I must go. Good night, mate. Good night, Serial Killer. And that's good, Zed. Yeah, 29 30 life. That's nice. That's good. That's good. Yeah, good night, Natural Born Serial Killer. Hope you have a good evening, mate. Yeah, thank you, Askiba. I'll look at I'll tell you what it was originally. Originally, I could only really send stuff tracked, but I'm not so fussed about the tracked postage nowadays. Tracked postage is a lot. What I'll do, I'll look tonight and I'll find out how much it would cost, and then I'll let you know. So if you ask me, because I've got a pile of them there, ready to go. So there you go. You might have some soon. I'll look into the postage. I'm not 100% because I don't know the American postage prices. It all depends how much it costs, because if it's a lot, it's not worth bothering, is it? You know what I mean? But I think it should be reasonably cheap. You're off, Peach. Good night, mate. You got work tomorrow. Thank you again. I appreciate it. I'm going to have to start getting hold of some small bottles to cut with these small bottles, small knives. I have got a couple of different ones. Yeah, I've got a couple of different ones. They're not very wide. They are... They're not very wide. They're... Do you want me to do the diameter in millimeters? I prefer millimeters, personally. This is a bundle of them. The head on that... Good night, Peach. The head on that is about 12 millimeters. But I could easily take a bit off of each side if you wanted me to. That would take like a couple of minutes. Yeah, I need a couple of little bottles, please. That was he's laughing at. Yeah, these are fucking thicker than a Coke bottle. You can cut them, but that's the only thing with the little knives. But no, saying that though, the little knives you can use. You know, little knives you can use and do things. It's actually the bigger knives that the only thing they ever get used on is bottles, really. Askiba said, I have an eBay magazine from the Cobra pistol crossbow, so I believe they need to be under a certain. Let me know the length, and I can look into that. If you want some, if you're definitely interested in them, I could actually make some bolts to a specific size. But these, if you mean like a Cobra pistol crossbow, yeah, these will shoot straight out of that, 100%. Yeah, these any standard pistol crossbow. These will definitely shoot out, no modifications. Yeah. Andrew said Americans use. Oh, I went the wrong way. Yeah, stop doing inches. Bristol's. I can do inches though, because I when I was working, I used to measure in both. Bristol's. I think you have to include customs import fees as well, Mike. I'll look into that. Yeah, I'll look into that, mate. Thank you for that. I have put a couple more stickers on the right. Do you want to see them? Oh, just have to be short. Oh, the magazine, yeah. Find out the length, and I can not these ones specifically, but I may actually be able to make some shorter ones for you. Dave said, mad how we can get stuff from China for £3 shipping, but it costs a lot to go to the US. Yeah. Dad said, have you seen George Smith videos about broaders for the adder? They ain't cheap. But you know what, Dad? I saw it and I just thought, I ain't gonna watch that because I know exactly what it'll be. Just him trying to sell his really, really expensive bolts. Not justify how good they are for fucking some of, because when you counter in the postage that they add, they are selling a single bolt for probably £8.50, maybe more. My bolts are £3.50. They cost me fucking about £2 to put together. So I'm not adding extortionate prices on like them. And I think I sell mine for £3 each, don't I? No, it's £3.50 each with £1.50 postage. Yeah. Andrew said, right, helmet, getting ready for a revolution. Something like that. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Zed. I didn't even watch it. I just thought that would just be, you know, nothing new to me. Meg opposite. It's a nice beard, bro. Thank you. That's something I haven't had tonight, at least. Shoulder nearly went there. That's weird. Who asked Stug? If you want to see the right helmet, you got to say yes or no. Come on. I have put some more stickers on it though. I'll only be on for about another 5 minutes, by the way, everyone. Jim Middleton, how you doing? You all right? Yeah, the Cobra magazine. I'm not sure how. Which? Yeah. I was gonna say, which one do you mean? Do you mean the? Yeah, don't matter. I'll talk to you on email. I ain't putting it on. I ain't money for that. Bristol said George Brown doubled up the limb on his adder crossbow. Do you know what? I wouldn't bother, Bristol, in all honesty. I actually think the bolts that shoots, unless you've made them heavier, which you shouldn't have to buy a crossbow and then make your own bolts heavier. That just should just be standard. It's really dangerous. The bolts that the adder shoots are so light, even for the £130 prod, it feels like it's dry firing it every time you shoot it. And I suppose a lot of people who don't have experience with crossbows don't realise it. Every time I've shot that, it feels like I'm dry firing it. Really, it's really horrible. And I'm actually starting. I've shot that like less than 20 times. The string's nearly worn out already. Yeah. Yeah, doubling up the limb. It's a good concept, but not fully thought out. You shouldn't have to you shouldn't have to be strengthening bolts up to shoot it. They should just sell heavyweight bolts. So I said, yeah, Bristol, but even he starts to struggle cocking it. Yeah, if you watch George Sprav struggling, basically a bodybuilder, you know, he's a bodybuilder, he can cock a fucking crossbow, you know, 175 crossbow, 175 crossbow on his chest. That's quite difficult. If he's struggling. Jim Milton said, yeah, are you the guy who makes the bolts? And that my mate Dan said you're a good critic. Thank you, Jim. Yes, I am. Yeah, I was just showing them then. Yeah, there's a bundle of them there. Yeah, then Stug. So I've put on. So it's got the "Don't Tread on Me" and a couple of happy faces, smiley faces, a couple of Witcher stickers, my logo, and an Akira sticker. An Akira one there, and there. And then on the back, sponsored by Olight. Yeah, there you go. Right, helmet, sponsored by Olight. Askiba said, yeah, heavier is better for the health of the crossbow and penetration. Yeah. The thing is, that 100%, not 100, that 130 pound crossbow is shooting excessively light bolts. And it does. I think a lot of people who ain't used to crossbows, they don't realize. They just get it and think, yeah, it's really cool, and it is really cool. But it's like dry firing it constantly. You shouldn't have to buy a crossbow and then have to make your own bolts. That's a bad design. You know, the way I put it, it's like buying a car and the wheels aren't good enough to drive anywhere. So you have to get your own wheels for it. You know, people would find that ridiculous. But as I say, a lot of people buy those crossbows because it's, you know, really cool, quick shooting, like self-defense crossbow. But yeah, and it is good. I like the way you cock it. I'll stand for a little bit longer because I don't have to go off straight away. It's got a really good cocking system. Jimson, have you ever thought about buying a riot shield? Yeah, I can't afford one. You can get second-hand ones, but yeah, I've never got around to buying one. I do want one though. I've made one. Well, by the way, I won't be on for too much longer though, because I do want to watch that film. But I don't have to get off straight away. Yeah, if anyone wants bolts, if you want to buy these off me, here's my email. Let me get rid of this banner. This is my email, and just send me a message saying bolts or whatever, broadhead bolts. I also do quivers. Bayonets aren't in stock at the minute, but I do crossbow bayonets, pistol crossbow quivers, broadhead bolts, and I will sell slings for these eventually. I've got all the stuff to make the slings. I just haven't made any yet. One of these days, I'm going to remember how to put this crossbow up the right way. OS7. Thank you, mate. You said happy birthday. I didn't get a birthday cake. I got a little cupcake, and that was it. That's good enough for me, though. I ain't really into cakes. Bristol. Right, I'll take the email down now. All right, I'll call it a night now. I'll be on tomorrow. Jim said, Dan told me to say, is that a Chinese? Is that a Chinese ballpark rifle? Not quite. Nice one. Yeah, your mate definitely does watch the stream then. You nearly got it right there, Jill. Yeah, no one ever gets it right. And even with a hint, you didn't. You're pretty close, though. Stark said it'd be cool to see you make a riot arm out of leather. Liam has one made out of it. Leather? Oh, do you mean like the French one? Yeah, that weird French armor. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. Get a bit Fleming. I've been talking for nearly 2 hours. Right, thank you for watching, everyone. I Massively appreciate it. It's been a really good night tonight. Enjoyed it. Hang on, I'm just going to go and see if I had a video to play for you. No. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, been a decent night. I enjoyed it. I'll be on tomorrow, normal, and then Saturday I won't be though, unless I do like an early one. But I don't think it's really worth the bother. Oh, that's it. Yeah, the French one. But I think the French one's really only arms. It's more like arm padding. Maybe shoulders. I don't think it goes on the body. Dad said, I reckon you'd be better off with one of the smaller round shields. Yeah, that's what I'd get, Zen. I'd get one of the small round ones. I'm going to make shields eventually. I've just never got around to making any. Well, I have made some shields, but not like, not traditional ones. I made my buckler and I made my riot shield, but it was a little bit heavy, I thought. Harrison said, did you just say your pistol crossbows work in the Cobra ad? No, they don't. No, they're too small, mate. Sadly. They're too small. These ones wouldn't fit in a Cobra adder. It's the wrong kind of bolt, too thin. Yeah. Thank you, Jed. I appreciate it. Thank you for the very nice gift. Yeah, great. Cheers, mate. I might do a bit of bottle cutting with that tomorrow. Yeah, thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the donations tonight as well. I'll buy some birthday presents for that, basically. Yeah, thank you. I will see you all tomorrow, and then I might see you Saturday for maybe half an hour in the day. Who knows? Let's see what happens. I may be busy. All right. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the birthday wishes and gifts and anything. Yeah, it is massively appreciated. It means a lot. Stag said he's hopping on to eBay after the stream. Nice one. Yeah, send a bit of commission over. Thank you. Good night, everyone. I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll see you later. Dan said you're halfway grown and all the way bald. I ain't bald, mate. Look, I got fucking full head of hair. Cheeky bastard. That's this is a choice. Right, see you later. Good night, everyone.